Hey, welcome back to the Virgo channel. My name is Laura. I'm going to do a general message from Virgo. Know that energy is fluid. Roles can be reversed. Always interpret the message as it best resonates with you. I know that you guys know this already. Also know that if you're new to my channel, that I like to look at everything. We do look at the spiritual blocks, shadows, see how they play out as karmic themes within your experience, along with everything else. If you want to enter into winning a free reading with me, you got to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and write the word of the video in your comment bar. The word of the video is always the underlining energy of why everyone's doing what they're doing. All right. Also know if you're someone that's in need of shadow healing, you definitely want to check out my description box because there I have my Patreon link that has all my subscriptions for shadow healing. My shadow healing programs include inner child healing, shadow healing, reparenting, and all the healing modalities to heal the effects of trauma, which understand that would be anxiety, it would be depression, hormone imbalances. We cover it all. Okay. So you definitely want to check that out in the description box, along with all other important links, website link, merchandise link, everything. All right. Now, without further ado, let's jump right on in and see what is that underlying energy that is influencing insecurity. I feel like there's a lot of mirroring energy, Virgo. I do feel like you're dealing with someone that is insecure when it comes to their relationship. They feel insecure because they continually create their lives from the facade of who they are instead of really finding who they are. So this is someone that I feel like is really good when it comes to business and to making money. But as far as the passion for life that they have, they don't have it. They don't have joys. They don't have passions. They don't have hobbies. I feel like they came from a place that they had a lot of financial problems. They saw a lot of financial problems when they were growing up. So the focus was mainly on obtaining money, making money without the without the passion behind it. So really money has no energy except for the energy that we give it. So when we just try and obtain money, then what happens is we tend to get greedy. And so because it's never going to satisfy us, we're never going to feel like we have enough to really fulfill us. And then, the people in our life, we're not really going to believe that they're in our life genuinely either. We're going to believe that they're in our life because they want our money. So, because we're not really building real strong connections with those people, what we're doing is we're kind of treating people as a business transaction, almost like, hey, I want to date you. I'll take you out to dinner. I'll do this and this and this, and you'll give me this and this and this. Like it was very compartmentalized. And I feel like this is the way your person felt that they were in control. They didn't have to be vulnerable. They didn't have to give anything. So this is the underlining energy. So I feel like you're connected to someone that tended not to give you anything, not because they didn't see your worth, but because of, again, their own insecurity. They were kind of trying to use a little reverse psychology. Now, I do believe in the beginning, and even for a long time after, this triggered you. And it's because you wanted this person to be different, because you felt the spiritual connection and you saw that they really should have been treating you a certain way, but they would deliberately not. And you couldn't really understand it because you're like, I know you have feelings for me, but I don't know, understand. But it was very triggering. And I feel like you spent too much time sitting there kind of trying to figure it out. And which is exactly what they wanted. They didn't want to give anything, but they wanted to keep you linked. And now I feel like you have unlinked yourself, which is making this person feel really insecure because they misjudged how you were going to react and respond to them. So let's look at some hidden truths. I know that I crossed the line with you. Again, this person just played a lot of games. They tried to manipulate. I feel like third parties was a fun thing that this person liked to do. They would always try to make you feel insecure so that you would give them so that they didn't have to give you. Um, they would, again, give you less. You speak to me through music. So again, now that you're not there, this person feels really guilty. They feel really bad because think, well, most of the time, the people that I meet, I don't care. And it's because most of the time, the people that they meet are not genuine. Is what they're seeing is that you are actually genuine, that you're actually the real deal. I feel like even this person tried to put you in competition with other people, and those other people were very jealous of you and they spoke badly of you, and this person actually took their side, those people's side, instead of your side. Like they did everything to try to make you feel like shit about yourself. And I don't know why they felt like if they did that, that was going to bring them something. I feel like you met this person like this person gave you the worst version of themselves. And I feel like they're really mortified now that they did that. And they feel bad that they did that. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So they're really saying, like, normally I don't care. You know, normally this is the way I operate. I get what I want and it doesn't it doesn't mean anything. But now it's like, um, even though I'm not happy at what I did and I feel insecure, I learned something that I actually can have an emotional connection. It's almost like this person felt like they were dead inside. And I feel like they were dead inside because they chose to live without emotionally ever really connecting to someone, treating everything like a business transaction, being really cold. And this person doesn't really want to be that way. I feel like they were conditioned or trained to be that way. So the fact that they can actually feel is like I might be able to have normal relationship. I might be able to experience, even if it's not going to be with you, it's I'm going to be able to like duplicate that again. I'm going to be able to find it again. And then they also bounce back and forth to be like, well, I'm never going to meet another one like you. I'm never going to be, because it took something special to awaken something that's been dead inside of me for so long, is what I feel like this person is realizing. And they're not a deep person. Again, they tend to be very logical and analytical. So this is really deep for them. They're feeling on someone 11, I love you unconditionally. It's like, yeah, this person tried to like walk away. What they're realizing is like, I don't know why, but I really do love you like unconditionally because there's nothing, no reason why I really should love you. And it's like, because I feel like this person says, you're not my type. You're not into anything that I'm into. You don't represent anything, but you're so different. You're so unique. I've never met anyone like you, and how you have the power to like influence the room, how you have the power to like change like I noticed it, like, and being that I noticed it, it means something because I feel like I'm a pretty smart person. That's what this person is like. I know that I'm smart in that business arena. People perceive me as smart. My grades were smart. So I know I'm a smart person. And if I noticed it, it's like I know that every single person notices it because that's not like again this person like it's smart, but they were like not emotionally smart and they can feel it. So you awakened, and being that they can see it, they know everyone can see it. So there's a sense of um, never experiencing someone to come into their life to change their life, to awaken them. Again, like, see, but this person definitely fights with themselves. Again, their ego bounces back and forth, and part of it is because they are insecure. They're like, I think I fouled it up. I think I messed it up. I took too long. I waited too long. First of all, I didn't treat this person nicely at all. I deliberately went out of my way to treat them bad. And then I didn't come back and apologize. And then I acted cocky and self righteous. And I've done all these things that I don't know if I can come back from that. And I also don't know if emotionally I can deal with rejection. And that's really what's at heart with this. This person's still protecting their heart. again, they need again healing. They need the heart healing. Look, Emerald is all about like, healing relationships, healing the heart chakra, stepping into mature love and understanding that mature love is like you have to put your big boy pants on, big girl pants on, and ask for forgiveness. Be vulnerable. Learn the higher traits of Christ consciousness, which is unconditional love, everything derived from unconditional love. So it would be compassion, forgiveness, courage. This person isn't displaying any of those things because they have a blocked heart chakra. So this connection is awakening their heart. And so there's a part of them of like, I don't know if I can do it. Again, person of water, again, and see, and here you are, they're emotionally connected to you. So they're like, I like have this ESP connection to you, heart and mind. It doesn't logically make sense because it's this weird energy thing that makes it different. And it's like, but I'm tapped into it and it's like, and it feeds my heart. It heals my heart. It's like, and that's what they feel. And they're like, so even if I try to walk away from it, it's still there. It's like I've tried to walk away from it. I've tried to shut it off. I've tried to control it. I've tried it doesn't. And it's because it's of unconditional love that this person shut down elements of themselves in order to survive when they were growing up. It's like, so they learned to departmentalize their relationships. They learned to navigate their life mainly from a business perspective, which is very selfish. And they never cared before. But the reason why is because they're insecure. Um, yeah, like they're just full of regret. They're like, I don't know like how I'm gonna come back from this. So they stay stuck. There's a sense of them being stuck for a long time. So you're like, well, we've been at this for like months on end or, a lot longer than what it should be. And the reason why is because this person has built walls. They're like, I have to change so much and I don't know if I can do that. I don't know whether or not I can again give up my power. But what's really, going to happen is like they know if they don't, it'll just create a lot of conflict between you and them. And they're like, should I leave it where it's actually on like good terms and maybe eventually I'll come back and fix it? Or like come back when I'm not 100% ready and it's going to like completely destroy the emotional connection, which would devastate this person. So it's like they constantly stay in a place of like playing it safe. It's again like, but it's like they need to like learn how to work together and they know that. And there is a sense of like them being like, okay, I'm going to find my medium and I'm going to come and extend the olive branch. I'm going to ask you for your friendship because I feel so connected to you. Um, I feel so connected to you that maybe we can learn how to work together. We can learn how we can actually, which is what love is all about. This person's learning how to find balance. Like, again, they tend to lose themselves in relationships, which is what got them to a place of like always living experiences that were horrible. So they learn to operate from, overcompensating. Again, more from a business logical linear mind, which is I'm not going to give you anything and everything's going to be very logical, but there's no emotional connection. This person can't do that with you. So again, unconditional love makes us do things that we normally wouldn't do. So we have to ask ourselves, well, what is the energy that we're supposed to pull into this situation? What is like, you got to ask yourself, why did I like attract this person? Virgo, you need to ask yourself that because you're a mirror of who and what. And if you're like, I don't really like this energy, like I feel like this person should come back and give me the whole kit and caboodle. I'm feeling like if you do that, it wouldn't be good. even if this person did that, because you have to both, this person needs to find who they are. Again, on some level, they don't know who they are. They haven't lived enough. And I feel like you know, you don't really know, you like what you perceive, but this person has wounds. They're still insecure. Um, so again, confusion, grow up in an environment that like create a lot of confusion. That pain was love. And so that happens when we come from an alcoholic family, when we come from, you know, just a spiritually imbalanced environment, when we're growing up. It is confusing because your home's supposed to make you feel safe. It's supposed to make you feel loved. This person should have made you feel loved. Again, there is this soul connection, this ESP connection. Um, and they didn't. So again, it was about finding what you wanted and frustration, like learning, like waiting for this person to change. Like it's trying to change your environment instead of changing yourself is what you needed to do. Because otherwise, if we try and make something change, we're just going to get frustrated because this person doesn't know how to change. You're actually the catalyst for them to change. Once you walked away, once you were like, I don't really want to deal with this person had to look at their behaviors. They wouldn't have done it before. And it's all because of, again, abandonment issues. So you felt abandoned. This person didn't give anything. The abandonment triggered you again, that the person was deliberately not being there, deliberately acting like you didn't mean anything. So again, you had to give yourself that love in order for you to really heal it, which it shows that you did, because that's how this situation is actually shape shifting. Because this person, if you would have given them what they wanted, they wouldn't have come in the proper way. They wouldn't come in the proper way. You know, I feel like they've tried to come in several times the wrong way and still may still try and come in the wrong way. But it's up to you to again lay out the foundation, what's okay, what's not okay. And so, and understand that this person has abandonment issues. That's why they've learned to shut down their heart. I feel like you at one time had abandonment issues. So like goes to like. You're a mirror of who and what comes into your life. And this really is, you know, this relationship is all about healing the abandonment issues and really just being good friends and finding each other at this time with no pressure at all. Because this person is not strong within themselves and you don't want a project. But if you're a friend, then you can have fun together, you can play together, which is really, you know, see whether or not you're really, really compatible. Because you guys are so different. And so we'll leave that there, aside from learning to love myself. And that's what the connection really is about. You know, learning to love myself by playing together, by having someone that has unconditional love for us, that there is no ownership, there's no expectation, there just is unconditional love. We come to a place of acceptance. And so just going out and playing and finding ourselves and having a good time, we learn about ourselves. And really, when you learn about yourself, you love yourself. And then the person that allows you to do that, that holds space for you, you love them just as much because they, again, are also, you know, finding their self and stepping into the true version of themselves. And I feel like this is spirit's way of saying, well, this is this type of relationship. It is going to transmute spiritual blocks. However, in this early phase, it's going to be all about friendship. It's going to be all about getting to know each other. It's going to be learning to build a strong foundation for a good relationship, because neither one of you grew up in an environment that actually saw what that looked like. And really, the foundation of a strong relationship is friendship. It's again all the higher traits of unconditional love, forgiveness, perseverance, courage, self sacrifice, all the things that you do for the people that you love. All right, I'm going to leave that there. And again, if you resonated with this message and you want to enter into winning a free reading with me, do not forget to write the word insecurity in your comment. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.